We'll have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call this meeting to order of Monongalia County Commission of January 8th, 2020. All commissioners are present. We'll begin by consent and approval. Renetta?
Good morning. We have no exonerations. Vouchers for General County Fund, $380,391.28. Health Severance Fund, $32,250. General School, $352,965.68. Magistrate Court, $259.20. 911, $662.66. Chestnut Ridge Park, $2,440.95. Mason-Dixon Park, $340.30. Assessor's valuation, $5,669.28. Teen Court, $12,764.04. Purchasing card vouchers, General County Fund, $25,810.33. Magistrate Court, $70.86. 911, $394.10. Chestnut Ridge Park, $204.84. Mason-Dixon Park, $2,244.56. Assessor's valuation, $1,056.76, for a voucher total of $817,524.84. Position vacancies for boards and authorities: the Western Board of Zoning Appeals, Mon County Planning Commission, Mon County Development Authority, Camp Muffley Advisory Board, Abandoned and Dilapidated Enforcement Agency, Mason-Dixon Park Advisory Board. Fiduciary orders for January 8th, 2020.
Move for approval.
Second. Been properly moved and second for approval. All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
You also have Statement of Services for Fiduciary Commissioner George Armistead.
Move for approval.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
You also have File Status Report of fourth quarter for Fiduciary Commissioners Beth LeBeau, Ryan Umina, and George Armistead.
Move for approval.
Second.
Properly moved and second to accept those. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank
And
you.
lastly, there is a list of delinquent and unprogressed estates.
Move for approval.
Second.
Been properly moved and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Thank you. I don't see anybody, but do we have any introduction of new employees? Hearing none. Colleen Kuhn. Oh, excuse me. Comments from the public. We're now open for comments from the public. Seeing no one step forward, we're now closed for comments from the public. Colleen, do we have grants? We do not have grants. Okay. Correspondence.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. No, I do not have any correspondence.
All right.
I do have one
Okay.
piece of correspondence. Had an individual rate send me an email yesterday. Actually, sent it to me on Saturday. It's from David Shrewsbury. It says, I live in Laurelwood 2 development of eastern Monongalia County. The neighborhood is off Snake Hill Road. It is now 2020 and W is putting basketball games on streaming services. My son and I just suffered through that with our satellite internet. We still have been unable to get anyone to consider bringing broadband internet access to our community. The coverage maps may say we have coverage, but that would be false. Our community is full of school children, doctors, tech sector employees, etc. All these people need reliable broadband internet access in this day and age. There's a fiber trunk line that runs along Snake Hill Road, about a half mile from the development, yet with that trunk line so close, no one is interested in expanding into our community. The neighboring community of Lone Pine Estates has the same issue, as well as many of the other families on top of Snake Hill Road. We have reached out to the cable company that services part of Snake Hill Road and Mayfield Drive Road. They are not interested in expanding Frontier and certainly not interested in expanding. I've reached out to Micrologic, Clear Fiber, CityNet, anyone I could think of, and no one seems interested in expanding to our area. Is there anything we can do? I keep hearing from our state senators that CityNet has gotten grants, Clear Fiber has received grants, yet we have seen no movement or any consideration to help our communities. Please let me know if there's anything I can do or anything your organization can do to help. So I just responded to Mr. Shrewsbury. I indicated that I did receive your message and I would share it, and told him that, we can't promise anything, but we have been talking about countywide broadband for some time. So that's why I felt the need to read this, given that, it's very important that everyone in the county have the same access to broadband.
It is. It's something that is bandied about, and yet it doesn't seem to be something that there's a concerted effort for getting things done on that behalf. So, any other correspondence?
No, sir.
Any unfinished business?
No, sir.
New business, to consider for approval requisition number 23 for the Morgantown Industrial Park Series 2017A Project Fund.
The amount of the requisition is $40,000, and that will be paid to Adrian Enterprises.
Move for approval?
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next, consideration to approve a letter of consent for initial refugee resettlement in Monongalia County as per the terms of Presidential Executive Order 13888. This has also been approved by our governor. And before anybody thinks that we're thinking about thousands of people resettling to our area, it did not number in the thousands, it did not number in the hundreds, it did not number in the tens. So this is a very small effort, but it is up for approval.
Move for approval.
Second.
Could you read it, please?
Yeah. Would you read the resolution?
It's really just a letter. It's not really a
Right.
resolution, but
Sorry.
the letter is in reference to Executive Order 13888 on enhancing state and local involvement in resettlement. We, as the County Commission of Monongalia County, West Virginia, give consent to initial refugee resettlement in Monongalia County, West Virginia, per the terms of the Executive Order. Our consent is valid unless or until withdrawn.
It's been properly moved and seconded for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
I do believe that the amount last year was 3.
Right. One before that and one before that.
Yes.
And they were all from Uganda.
Yes. Is there any other new business?
No, sir.
Hearing none, we'll entertain any reports from elected officials.
I just have one additional item for you. My office received this morning one additional file status update, fourth quarter report from Matt Gutta, Fiduciary Commissioner. If you could please add that for approval. It needs a president's signature.
Okay.
Can we do that now?
Yeah.
Move for approval.
Second.
I didn't know if we had to wait a week.
It's been properly moved and seconded to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Any other reports from county commissioners? I believe, Sean, you're up first.
Yeah. Since the last meeting, our meeting was on Thursday last week. So Thursday night I had our Mason-Dixon Historical Park Advisory Board meeting. This week, Tuesday, we had our extension building meeting. Tomorrow's a really busy day. I have Red Team, Development Authority, and then we have a work session. Friday, I have a breakfast meeting scheduled, and then we have a work session meeting in the afternoon. On Saturday, I have another full day. It starts with 8 in the morning with the MAP, Morgantown Area Partnership Executive Committee meeting, and then we have a half-day retreat. It was a strategic planning retreat. And then on Monday, we have an MMPO Policy Board special meeting. So the schedule is certainly starting to ramp up. And President, that's all I have.
Yep. Tom?
Yes. We wanted to change the name from a home for the holiday, so I just came up with a task force to end homeless. So I think I'm going to just make that a lot easier. But one of the unique concepts that came out of it, Dave Bruffy came, and I want to throw this out to the county commission that we may want to consider this as an option. One of the ideas was we're trying to stop the problem before it becomes a problem. And he had asked, do we ever meet with the judges or magistrates to find out the information if a landlord is evicting someone 30 days before? Sure. And since we could get that information, and if the magistrate would approve of something along that lines, we could then have that information before and help that family or prepare them for something else. So I thought it was a really neat idea. And what we would do then is the Bartlett House is looking at running a grant through United Way to help look and use funds for that. So it was something that, again, we probably would have, I don't know if we would have to approve it or the management, but I thought it was a neat idea that it would look at solving a problem before it becomes a problem. And the other thing that we learned is the West Virginia Coalition to End Homelessness spent $60,000 on damages for people who then, like the last month, damage a place and they had to reset it. So this would be a way of solving that problem too. So it was just a really unique idea. I also want to thank Mike Fort from Clubhouse Grill, who donated thousands of pounds of food and thousands of dollars for Clubhouse Grill going, not renewing their lease and giving the food to the Pantry Plus More program, to Salvation Army, to Meals on Wheels, and to the Bartlett House. And I really want to thank him personally for that. And that is it.
Thank you. Those are some really, that's some really good ideas.
Yeah.
Monday, I did attend the 4-H leaders meeting, and Tuesday, as Sean mentioned, the weekly meeting of the extension services in 4-H building. Today, of course, we have work sessions scheduled throughout, and tomorrow again. Friday, I will be traveling to Charleston. I'll be meeting with the Kanawha County Fiduciary Supervisor. I and George Armistead both have a meeting scheduled there at 2. And I'm actually there, however, for the fairs and festivals. So this is the weekend, as I call it, the Gathering of the Queens. We will have the pageant that will decide whom will represent the state at the state fair. So looking forward to that. And as well as Sean said, schedule for next week is intensive. So with that, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you all.